Go in a gym right now, find the guy over 40 training the hardest. I'll tell you exactly what mistakes he's making before he even picks up the weight, because I've seen it every single day for 40 years. Dumbbell presses, medium weight, perfect form. Ego lifting, super heavy weight. Here's the truth that nobody in the fitness industry wants to say out loud. The advice that built physiques at 25 will break your body at 45. Most men over 40 are training like they're still 25. Same program, same logic, same ego. And they wonder why their knees hurt, why their shoulder is always inflamed, why the scale hasn't moved in 6 months. It's not your age. It's not your metabolism. It's not your testosterone. It's the mistake. Now here's where it gets interesting. 25-year-old lifting the same weight as 40 years and up. The number one mistake men still make in the gym, they're still chasing mass when they should be chasing mastery. Think about it. Most training means maximum weight, maximum volume, ego on the bar, train to failure every session. More is more. That works at 22. Your body recovers in 24 hours. Your joints handle the load, your hormones support it. At 42, at 52, the equation changes. Your recovery window doubles, your connective tissue doesn't bounce back the same, the nervous system takes longer to reset. But most men don't adjust to strategy. They just push harder and they wonder why their body keeps breaking down. The Greeks understood something that modern fitness forgot completely. Optimal proportions beat maximum development every single time. Training for function builds a better physique than training for trophy. I built my entire Greek methodology around this principle, and I've transformed clients in their 40s, 50s, and 60s who had given up on ever building muscle again. Let me prove it. A lot of guys think that once you hit a certain age, your best years are behind you. Dave proved them wrong. 75 pounds lost in a year, focusing on muscle maturity and proportions. We didn't chase ego lifts, we chased the Greek freak standard. Why does every man over 40 fall into this trap? 3 reasons. Reason 1, your ego remembers what your body used to do. You squatted 315 at 30. You benched 225 for reps. That's your benchmark. And now your pride is telling you not to drop the weight, even though your body is telling you to. Reason 2, the fitness industry sells mass. More weight, more reps, more supplements, more programs. Mass sells. Mastery doesn't have a good marketing budget. Reason 3, nobody told you the rule book changed. There's no time in the gym when someone taps you on the shoulder and says, hey, your body just crossed 40. The old playbook is done. Chasing heavy numbers with sloppy mechanics isn't hard work. It's a countdown to injury. The new playbook, precision over momentum. Command the muscle, don't just move the weight. Keep running the same play and getting the same broken down results. I had a client, 48 years old, been training since college, strong guy, knew the gym. Came to me with a torn rotator cuff, a bad knee, and 0 results for 2 years. 2 years, working out 4 days a week. The problem wasn't effort, the problem was strategy. Think about it. Would you run a 2005 GPS on a 2026 car? The hardware has changed. The software has to catch up. So what does mastery training look like for a man over 40? 3 shifts, that's it. Shift 1, train frequency, not volume. The Greeks trained full body multiple times a week at moderate intensity. Not one muscle group hammered to death once a week. Shift 2, own the movement before you load the movement. Perfect form first, load second. This is the single biggest risk management principle I teach. At 40, your muscle protein synthesis peaks and declines faster. If your squat pattern is off at body weight, adding 200 pounds doesn't fix it, it accelerates the damage. Shift 3, respect recovery like it's part of the workout. At 25, you recover while you sleep. At 45, recovery is a deliberate practice. Sleep quality, nutritional timing, stress management, active recovery days. When I made these 3 shifts, my clients didn't just stop getting injured, they started building more muscle than they had in years. The 48-year-old with a torn rotator cuff, 6 months later, pain-free. New personal records on every lift that mattered, and the physique that turned heads. That's not a supplement, that's mastery. Here's what most trainers will never tell you. The physical mistake is only half the problem. The other half is psychological. Men over 40 are wired to see slowing down as a weakness. Dropping the weight is failure. adjusting the program as giving up. That mindset is the real injury. The strongest men I've ever coached, and I've coached hundreds, all had one thing in common. They knew the difference between training hard and training smart. Ego is a young man's strategy. Mastery is how you build something that lasts. Train like a warrior. That doesn't mean reckless. It means intentional, disciplined, and strategic. That's what 2,000 years of Greek training philosophy looks like in a modern gym. If this is home, if you recognize this mistake in your own training, drop a comment below. Tell me, are you training for mass or mastery right now? I read everyone. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start training with a system built specifically for men who want bodies that last, the link to work with me is directly below. I have limited spots and I don't take everyone. Don't just watch the video, start the transformation. Train like a warrior, eat like an athlete, build something that lasts. Greek Freak Training. Remember to like, comment on exercise, and subscribe for more movies related to elite athletes. Opa!